Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this video, we're going to be opening my Loot Crate Level Up. So the Level Up is something you can do in addition to Loot Crate, or on its own. It's a smaller set of items and there are different categories to choose from. You can get a premium wearable, or some socks, or some accessories. They're all like clothing type items, or like wallets and necklaces for the accessories. And like I said, you can do that in addition to your Loot Crate, so if you want even more stuff, you can do that. Or if you don't want to get the traditional crate and just want to get like a shirt every month, you can do that. And it's actually really nicely priced. That's not just me saying it, it's a really good deal. So I already actually opened this because I did this whole video already once, but for reasons, whatever reasons, I have to start. I'm going to do it over again. And so we're going to pretend I'm opening it all for the first time, and we're going to go. So this is the packaging. Looks like it says Level Up on the front. Doesn't look like it. Does say Level Up right there. Monthly mystery apparel, which is pretty cool stuff most of the time. I think so. So we're going to go through it. There's a whole bunch of different things. You can go to the site, lootcrate.com/Anthony's Customs, and check it out. You can check out all the different tiers and do whatever you want. There's even combos and whatever you want. There's lots of options, so that's cool. So the first thing we have this month is Loot Crate exclusive. You can see it right here. Loot Crate exclusive Vault Boy socks, which look really nice. I'm super happy about these. Sometimes you get things like this and it doesn't really look recognizable. These are great. These are perfect. And I think you could probably kind of sort of pull them off in a business look if you really wanted to be one of those cool people who wears quirky socks with business outfits. These would work. Those socks aren't your thing. There are other socks. You get two every time you get one of the sock bundles. And so this one, another Loot Crate exclusive, I have no idea what this reference is. Actually, I kind of have a guess. Not no idea, because I do have a guess. I think this has something to do with Evil Dead, with the skeleton in the army helmet. I'm not sure. You guys can let me know. But either way, these are more traditional black socks with just a little pattern on them, so you could probably get away with these in any situation. But these are really comfy socks. They're really nice, nicely made, nice elastic top. So that's cool. So you can get the sock option. Or you can get the accessory option, which is generally geared more toward the females. But there might be something in there for you guys out there. Or if you want to get it for a girlfriend or some other female, whatever, you can do that. So this month we got, as one of the items, this right here, which is a Hunger Games pin. I guess that's a Mockingjay, right? I'm not the biggest Hunger Games person. But that's nicely detailed, looks pretty cool. So you get that. That's one of the items. And another one of the items is this, which is a Nuka-Cola. Let's put the logo on there, from Fallout 4, Nuka-Cola thing. And this is also an exclusive. And you're probably wondering, what is this oddly shaped Nuka-Cola pillow type thing? Well, it's not a pillow. And what it is, it's a tote bag for like grocery shopping or something like that. So you can unzip it, obviously, and you can pull the bag out. And here's what I found really cool about this. I'm not just saying this, I was thoroughly surprised that this was a thing. Once you get the bag out of the zipper, get that label out of there, the cap becomes a pocket, a zippable pocket, which I think is really cool. So like if you are out shopping, you can throw something in there that you don't want to lose. Or if you aren't shopping, let's say you're at a convention or something, you can actually put the bag in the bottle cap and put it in another bag or something like that. So you have some options. And on this side, you get the pinup Nuka-Cola girl. It says Zap That Thirst, Nuka-Cola, kind of like the classic Coca-Cola ads. So it's really cool, nice quality tote bag. I guess that's what it's called. I don't know. I don't use a tote bag for shopping or anything like that. But if that's what it's called, maybe it says on the label. Let's check. Let's explore. Let's learn something. Let's see, Loot Crate exclusive, Fallout 4, says nothing about if it's a tote bag, so I don't know, you guys can let me know, but that's cool, I think, the way it collapses on itself and can still be used as a pocket. Maybe I'm easily impressed, I don't know. And then the last thing, which is the premium wearable, which means it's a nice type of shirt or could be pants, lounge pants, things like that. Again, check out the site, you can see what's available, but this is what we get. This is one of those baseball style t-shirts with the short long sleeves. Two-tone, obviously. We have the colored sleeves and the white center. And this is this particular one is Attack on Titan. When you sign up for the level up or for a loot crate, you get to specify what size you want. So I did that, but I've gained a little bit of weight since I did that, so this doesn't fit me quite as well as it could. They do normally fit pretty nicely, but this shirt is a really nice shirt. Logo, very well done. Let's see if I can show you the logo. So we have two different gray tones, a blue, and then black lining around the entire thing. So lots of coloration, whatever. It looks really good is what I'm getting at. It's not just one of those cheap, quick prints like you get at Kohl's or something. Much better quality, so that's nice. And then on the front, you can see we have pretty nice printing also. The swords, wow. I just said swords. The swords on the front are very well done. Hopefully you can see all that. Try to get it in the center of the camera without losing any focus. Very nicely done. So that's your Attack on Titan premium wearable, which I love. I've never owned a shirt like this before. I have to say I kind of like the short, long sleeve look. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty psyched. Also, I could definitely see myself wearing these socks in particular. So I'm super happy with this stuff. And I think if you guys don't necessarily want to get a loot crate, a whole standard crate, getting these kind of things is a good way to go. And if not, that's cool. But speaking of Loot Crate, you guys only have like 4 days left to get the standard Loot Crate for this month, which is the Galaxy theme. And the cool thing about that is Star Wars and Halo and Galaxy Quest, but primarily Star Wars and Halo. We're going to get 5 exclusive items in total, including a t-shirt and a pop vinyl figure. 2 of the exclusive items are going to be Star Wars. You can't beat it. Definitely sign up for this crate if you are into Star Wars, which is coming out the day before the end sale date, however you should word that, for this crate. This thing ends on the 19th. Star Wars comes out technically on the 18th. So make sure you don't miss it. Don't forget this. You want to get the Star Wars stuff. If you want to, cancel the subscription afterwards. I wouldn't because I like the stuff, but get this crate. Trust me, you want to get this crate if you like Halo or Star Wars. Alright, and if you want to get the crate, go to lootcrate.com/Anthony'sCustoms and use discount code Anthony's Customs. You'll save yourself some money, get some awesome stuff. Alright guys, let me know what you thought about these items. These socks, and this shirt, definitely my favorites. I love this stuff. Love it. I'm new to Fallout. I don't know, what do you guys think about Fallout? I'm a pretty big fan. I'm brand new to it. I am now part of the Fallout fandom. So I'm pretty pleased with this kind of thing. Like I said, you guys can let me know what you think about Fallout. Wow, too much coffee today. Let me know what you think about all of this kind of stuff. Did the Hunger Games movie come out yet? The newest one? I don't know. I need to get into the Hunger Games, I guess. Anyway, alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you check out all this stuff. lootcrate.com/Anthony'sCustoms. I'll see you in the next video.